John from JO Ventures Outdoors, and today I have a 2 for Tuesday, and I have 2 bucks. Now this is an open tag started by Tom at Knife Delights. Thank you, Tom, for starting this. And this is just an awesome open tag. It's an easy one that if you're just looking for a little bit of content for your channel, you just show a couple of your knives. And so we really appreciate that, Tom, and appreciate everyone who participates in this. Today I have 2 buck knives, as I said, and I have 2 leather projects that go with them. And I talked about these the other day just a little bit. This one was just a little, well, it was pretty far along on the project, but not quite done. And then this one was absolutely completed. So I just wanted to show you both of these knives. These knives are not mine. These are Michael Espinosa's knives. And these have visited JO Ventures Outdoors a couple of times. And this latest visit was to make these 2 flap style sheaths. Now, I think a lot of the buck sheaths now come in this style. He sent this along for the 119. This is the 119 Special and the Buck 120 General. And those are the names of those knives, and they're just fantastic knives here. And you can see this sheath just goes in here like this. And wow, this is just an awesome knife. I think this is very popular, especially amongst buck collectors, of course, but popular in general. And so you got that fuller there. You got a very nice clip point blade. I didn't bring my ruler out here, so I'm not sure what the length here is, but I can put that down in the description. But let me just say it's long. These are big blades, and but very comfortable. That's the one thing I just really noticed about both of these. They're very, very long. Now the blade length, which this makes sheath making very easy on these 2, are actually the blade width and the handle style are exactly the same. And I think you can see that. Let me put this other sheath down. You can see that here in the video. Here, so you can see that. Sorry, I thought my video had stopped. There we've got almost the same, basically the same handle length and blade width, which when you're making sheaths, they only need to be longer or shorter for each of these knives. So that made it a little easier when I was working with them. So I made a different style sheath for these earlier. They were 2 pieces sewn together, kind of the old style sheath. And I don't have those with me, but they're pretty cool. The other style is the one that you see here, but they're always right-handed, okay? So Michael wanted me to make left-handed versions of this. So I made one for the 119 Special here just recently, just finished it. He wanted his name stamped on the back. There's the JO and the flag and antique brass snap there. These aren't absolutely perfect. I'm pretty picky, as you know, with my leather work, but you know, stitching's not right up here is a little bit off, but you know, for the most part, I think these turned out really, really nice. And I love that beautiful brown color there. Just gorgeous. These were challenging projects. They really were. He knew they would be, and he was like, I know these are going to be hard, so take your time. And it did take me a little bit to get these done. And then here's the Buck 120 General sheath. So then you open this up. It's kind of like an old pistol sheath. And then that just goes right down in there. And it goes on your hip. These are left-handed. Then this one, of course, open that up. And then you put your knife right down in there. The 119 fits a little tighter, but it will loosen with time. The one tricky thing, and I said this in my other video, is these have to be a 2-step welt over here on this side because it has to account for the thickness of the handle. If you just did this 1 8-ounce piece of leather all the way through, it would not be thick enough. It would be very difficult to get that handle in and out of the sheath. So same thing over here. Had to be the thickness, you know, two pieces of 8-ounce leather there to make it thick enough for that to go in. But I think these turned out great, and I really appreciated Michael asking me to do this, and appreciate Tom starting this open tag 2 for Tuesday. And I thank you all for watching.